strike anywhere at any time to any demographic.
And this weekend, 3 people on the North Shore are the latest to fall victim to the area's growing opioid crisis. Good evening, I'm Natalie Shepard.
And I'm Karen Swenson. The St. Tammany coroner says the deaths are apparent heroin overdoses.
But he suspects the drugs were laced with other ingredients, making them, quote, a virtual lethal injection. North Shore Bureau Chief Ashley Rodriguez live tonight at our bureau in downtown Covington. Ashley?
Hi there, Natalie. Well, this is certainly something that leaders are sounding the alarm about, and their first message is directly to drug users to get that habit kicked before an overdose. But the second message is to loved ones of drug addicts, that there is a way that you can help try to save them if an overdose happens. In the years since St. Tammany Fire District 1 in the Slidell area has added Narcan to its life-saving toolkit, Captain Larry Martin has seen it used almost 20 times, the latest this past weekend.
We walk in, there's a young lady on the bed, obviously not breathing, no pulse.
Narcan is a drug used to reverse the effects of opioid overdoses, most notably heroin.
The paramedic on scene initially pushed Narcan, to try and get something. We got no response whatsoever with that.
And they never would. The woman ended up as one of 3 people in the eastern part of St. Tammany Parish that died from a suspected heroin overdose, all within a matter of hours of each other.
Well, that was very concerning to me to see that cluster of heroin-related deaths in such a short period of time.
It's why St. Tammany Coroner Charles Preston contacted the media and took to social media right away to warn drug users to beware of potentially tainted products making the rounds. But he also promoted a way for loved ones of those battling a drug addiction to take action if faced with an overdose.
You can walk into virtually any pharmacy and purchase Narcan. So for the family members of addicts or the addicts themselves, the Narcan, while relatively expensive for a medication, is a cheap insurance policy.
50 units.
Pharmacist Frank Olison at the Medicine Cabinet in Madisonville has had Narcan on his shelf for a few months.
It was able to be sold through pharmacies without a prescription to a first responder or a family member, and so I just thought it was a good idea to carry it.
I gave her 2 shots of Narcan.
Covington police were the first to carry it in the parish and are one of only 2 law enforcement agencies across the North Shore with it today. In 2017, it was used there 10 times.
It just drives home that the epidemic's right here in our own backyard. We're not immune to it.
Another reason, he says, everyone needs to be part of ending it. Now, Louisiana is one of 40 states that have this standing order to allow Narcan to be sold without a prescription. Now, again, even though it is expensive, the coroner says that it's still less than the cost of a funeral. Live in Covington, Ashley Rodriguez, Eyewitness News.
Ashley, thank you.